Negros is an island in the Philippines made up of two provinces, Negros Occidental in western Visayas and Negros Oriental in central Visayas. The regional offices of national government agencies serving Negros Occidental are based mostly in Iloilo City, in another island, while Negros Oriental is served by regional offices based in Cebu City, an island province. Executive Order Number 183 issued by the Office of the President on May 29, 2015 was in reality a mere recognition of what the two provinces really are, a single island, hence the reference Negros Island Region or NIR. The Commission on Audit of the Republic of the Philippines declared that Negros Occidental generated a revenue of 2.2 billion pesos in 2013, while Negros Oriental earned 1.4 billion pesos. While those official revenues are large by Philippine local government standards, Negros Occidental has a poverty incidence rate of 24.9% of families, or roughly 32.3% of the population, while Negros Oriental has a poverty incidence rate among 43.9% of families, or roughly 50.1% of the population. This region is home to one of the poorest populations in the country and a ripe and large source for two socioeconomic stakeholders, recruits for communist insurgents and cheap labor for sugar haciendas. There is not enough commercial or industrial activity in both Negros Occidental and Negros Oriental to drive the desired and much needed growth. The solution: increase the income of the people in the two provinces of the Negros Island region through a development framework. Gather inputs from stakeholders in developing programs using the development framework as a guide. What is our citizen engagement trying to achieve? Get citizens of Negros Island region engaged and ratify a development framework and create programs to support development. Stakeholders in government have already been identified and constitute the technical working group as defined by Executive Order Number 183 Series of 2015, a Negros Island Technical Working Group composed of the Office of the President, the Department of Budget and Management, National Economic Development Authority, the Department of the Interior and Local Government, and the representatives of the provinces of Negros Oriental and Negros Occidental. Memorandum Circular Number 81 issued August 6, 2015 from the Office of the President mandates institutional cooperation among national agencies and local government units. Though it was very clear in identifying stakeholders in government, Executive Order Number 183 Series of 2015 was silent about how citizens can. We will start by recognizing and recruiting citizens who will become our advocates. We shall provide them information about development programs, tools, and avenues to discuss solutions or ideas. Our advocates will be the way to build alliances and to seal working arrangements to ensure more awareness among stakeholders or civil society. We shall use tools such as social media like Facebook, Blogger, and Google Plus to keep in touch, to work together, and to be informed. By year 3, we shall be training people to be not just advocates but facilitators. Facilitators can help stakeholders ask the right questions, share ideas, and express their proposals clearly for others to understand. Facilitators are advocates with special skills in communication, organizing seminars, symposia, conferences, focus group discussions, and eventually a summit. Facilitators will help citizens stay focused, come up with ideas, and ultimately programs that will contribute to the development of Negros. Facilitators will be trained to use tools like Log Framer 1.3 for the logical framework approach in planning, and Trello for collaborating online with stakeholders. The initiative is estimated to take 8 to 10 years from the time the first workshops for advocates are completed. Phase 1, which will take 1 to 2 years, is the build-up of a critical mass of advocates to create awareness and more advocates. Phase 2 is where we start building the critical mass of facilitators who will organize workshops, seminars, symposia, focus group discussions, and large meetings of stakeholders. Phase 3 is where we start getting stakeholders to mobilize, stakeholders to start meeting in large conferences to organize proposals for a development framework, and ultimately summits to ratify the development framework. By year 8, stakeholders should already start organizing the programs and projects to achieve the purposes of the development framework.